much how I do feel. So here's how we're gonna feel. If we don't know how powerful as fucking hell we're feeling in a way, that here's how we kind of feel. That we are all going to lose our lives. Without video recording, you're all going to lose your life. In a way, in every form, really. I mean, honestly, Chad, the truth is, it's like this. They don't know how serious it's not, though. The reality is like this. Some people can remember things very well. Other people, most people, you will not believe how powerful you might be to do that. You don't know how powerful your memories are in a way. That you don't know how much different a video camera might not be. No, it might be different, but in a way, like, what do you prefer? A video camera shot or your real memory? Or the memories of you and those around you, right? You're going to probably want to have the memories. The memories are better than the video. But, right? In a way, personally and emotionally. But then you watch the video and you recognize, you figure out that it has details. And the experience is more scientific is how you're going to kind of feel in a way. Not exactly what you should feel that is exactly like that, but it is more like you have the audio track and you have the video track, and they are synchronized. They go together, so in a way it's just like, it's like the whole video or whatever, it's one thing of data, like a needle in a haystack, right? It's one. But I mean, it could be hay or it could be a needle. I'm going to think of myself as obviously like something you would want, not trash. But basically, what I'm getting at is that the video is different than a memory that we hold. But that you might find that the video does not possess some knowledge that people will have. So they're kind of inseparable. Is not exactly how you should feel, but they can be separated. But that the truth is that there might be more information that the people filming had, right? So a lot more information somewhere when it was made. Or maybe even other information that is known about anything in the video by anybody. But the reality is that these human beings in the video files, they kind of need each other. They do. For someone to experience the video files and to have created them in anyways. But that at the same time, that they are not identical experiences. They could probably be very similar though. But some people maybe know how to translate reality that they're seeing when they have a video camera to what's going to be on the video camera. And I will tell you now, I don't really myself have that ability. Is how you shouldn't feel, but maybe not as good as some people. But that some people, that they don't know how powerful they are for me with that ability. So basically, through myself. That's pretty much part of it is possible, but that's pretty much kind of how we're going to feel though. But that they know what it's going to sound like from me on the other side, right? But, I mean, I'm a person that needs to understand how to feel for it too. And all I really got to do is listen to it. But I'm not going to really remember anything that I did. Rarely will I remember much. In fact, a lot of the experiences are so different for me than when I recorded it that I don't really know how much more powerful they are or not. That's how you should not feel. I will know. But maybe a lot more, or maybe basically sometimes not as good. But it's shallower because it lacks background in a way sometimes, where the recording, you would have to be me to understand. And that's great. And people will care about it for me maybe, but the reality is I don't know if I can care for them in a way for even myself with them, that's right, properly, without having enough power, without having enough recordings and enough information to really support that. So I guess kind of is relevant where I'm going with this, but what was I talking about when I started this? I had something I really wanted to talk about, which was about the Mike Tyson fight. Well, sorry, he's training Chris Brown to fight with Soulja Boy. I don't really know how to feel. It's not that funny to me that I would share this much with people, but I really just don't know how fucked up it is not for me to remember it either. And talk about it, yeah, I don't really know how off limits anything even really is. That's kind of it, though. So here's what I'm gonna say. I actually don't know how funny that shit just kind of to everyone, but that I figure I have a friend, Sean Brown, and she lent me a raspberry Pi, and she's a family friend. But anyways, I don't really know how to feel about what's going on here. But I also put something online about. I think that actually I'm making her a necklace, but I haven't finished it yet still. So maybe I need to write that down or something. I'll just tell the world right now. I need to make this necklace for her. I need to finish it. It's like a choker, and then just like these they're kind of like brown or tannish, and then also white or kind of off-white, kind of like wooden beads. I have to go. She gave me $20 to do this, but I actually had the beads to do it. But then she wanted a peace sign on her neck, on the front of it too. So I didn't know where to find that. I guess I should probably look online. Maybe I should look real quick, see what that is. See if I can at least find something reasonable. That's it. And then I also forgot that I needed clasps. I wrote all the criteria down that she wanted, so I wouldn't forget in a book, which is good, smart. I didn't. I got her all her dimensions, which is great. But yeah, a lot of other things. The world is trying to help me finish it, maybe, but I actually lost the ability to have that motor skill in any way. So I am not doing as much of the beads or bracelets or anything like that. I did a whole bunch of them. I did actually have a sack of them. I could almost give them away for free. And maybe people enjoyed being on the streets or coming to see me or what was going on. And some people, I don't really know how to feel for all of it. But anyways, I haven't made bracelets for a while. I can finish it, I'm sure. I'm sure I can make some. It's just, I guess I want to be a lot more powerful with it, and I start to lose focus. But it'll probably be good practice for me to do again a little bit. But I kind of just didn't find it that funny sitting in one place. I kind of like to move around a little bit more. I kind of do find it difficult to train my focus. So, anyways, what was I gonna say? So I was getting to Soulja Boy and what's his name? Mike Tyson with Chris Brown. So yeah, Sean Brown. I've been talking about her a little bit in some of my recordings because I record all the time. And so I don't know. I guess Brown's kind of been coming up, and then Brown was kind of got to be powerful for me, and then all of a sudden I heard about this. What else was going on? Someone was saying the word son a lot. And then here's how they're gonna feel too. I don't really know what exactly happened in the event. Maybe I should read the news story with Chris Brown and all of them. They wanted to do this in Dubai. This shit is just, I don't really know how powerful they are in a way, so you wonder what I feel. They don't know how funny this shit is. In a way, it kind of is. It's kind of funny, yeah. I just really don't know how to really feel about it either. Really, I just don't know how many ways this can be decoded. Seriously, Chad. Seriously, is how I felt too. That I don't really know how many ways this can be decoded. But there are people, Chad, that do not know how powerful this shit is or isn't. Who really don't understand it much more than they care about it more, so they do not feel it. But that's the person that cares about you. Really, yeah, and they're good is how they do feel. Really, yeah. Huh. You really just don't know how powerful that was for me, but do you even ask, this is how this shit is. So here's how I was feeling though. This shit was kind of funny. Oh yeah, another way it was funny to me. Transdimensionals, they have told me about flying, that they fly. And what I got DJ Walkman with me? Yes, exactly. What were they talking about? Walking? He's not gonna walk away, or run away or something? That's right, run away. I actually don't know how powerful it's kind of for you. Anyway, that I don't really know how to feel for it, Chad. How powerful it is for you may be very powerful as possible. That's how I can feel. You want to know what I really felt, Chad? They don't really seriously know how powerful it's not for you. Well, that's another thing. I don't really know how powerful they're not for you. That's how I do not feel. You want to know what I really feel, though? I said they don't really know how serious as fuck this shit is to me in a way where I don't really know how fucked off I'm getting by people, Chad. Those are people I have no clue how powerful I was for, but I have no clue how serious as fuck I am not anyway. To care about people in such a way. I don't know how funny I don't find myself in a way. I don't really know how powerful they really are. You want to know if I don't really know how powerful it is not for me in any way or something. No, that's how I don't even know how to feel really. I don't know how serious it kind of gets to be when you don't take it seriously, but don't know how serious it kind of isn't for me either. It kind of is and isn't. If I need to worry about it, it's possible, possibly, but will not believe how funny it will not be to me in one way or another. It's possible. I don't really know how fucked up it's not for me to begin. Oh, they don't even know how powerful this shit is for me in a way, Chad, that I care about you to share more. Really, yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna pick up. No, I don't really know how much more I'm gonna talk about. You can find it in my voice recorder stuff. I don't want this all over my YouTube. That's what I'm saying, though. This shit is, like, for entertainment and fun. That's what I'm saying. I don't really care to share a bunch of shit that people will not care about and dislike me for. But that I am a powerful person to have thought. I don't know how much better I can do to put this somewhere else. This type of shit, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't really know how serious as fuck I am not in a way to do that right now. In a way to care much about anything. Yeah. Anyways, maybe I'll just leave it like this and then I'll probably try to respond and link up the videos if I can ever figure it out. What else was I going to say about what's going on with them? Oh yeah, I don't really know how powerful it was for me to say. That I was being a soldier. So I was posted up, yeah. I don't really know how serious as fuck this shit was. It wasn't for me in a way. And I've talked a lot of shit about people. That's part of it though. I don't really know how powerful this is for Chris Brown. No, I don't even know. I might have said something I could have in a video, really. Not about Chris Brown. I don't really know about anything. I really have no idea. I made a video I just kind of said that I was like posted up like a soldier or something like that. I was re-energizing. That's pretty much it. Like a soldier. And then I heard about this shit, so. I'm like a person that's like pretty powerful for chicken in a way, really. For animals to stop being killed. That's what I'm starting to think of, like Tyson, like chicken breasts. So, I really, Chad, have no clue how serious as fuck this shit is not to me in a way that I have any clue. I don't really know, Chad, it's how far either, Chad, but they're funny as fuck. I mean, in a way that I have every clue to feel about this, Chad. I just don't know how much I'm feeling, but here's what we're gonna feel. I don't really have much more to say. Except that. I hope. Oh! Here's what I really wanted to say. That Soulja Boy and Chris Brown, if wherever they do their fight or whatever, you guys really don't know how much more powerful you should be for your music and your entertainment and your fashion and your body and people and shit like that before you go beat the pulp out of each other. I don't really know how fuck you're gonna feel for a long time now if you commit yourself to doing that to each other. But it is not so bad anyway that you would do that to each other. Make a serious rivalry, really. But that at the same time, it kind of does get to be pretty bad, as I can feel, for either one of you, or both of you, or anybody. The whole world, we will not even believe how funny as fuck we're not going to find it as possible. That's really how we do feel. Or a lot of things. You don't even know how fuck you this shit is for both of you, is how I can really feel. I don't really know how fuck you're all gonna feel about anything, really. But I just really don't know how serious as fuck I feel for both of you in such a way to care about it for yourselves as entertainers and to do your craft. Do you know how fucked off this fucking shit is? That I'm like stopping and doing some programming stuff, and then I'm finding stuff like mixed craft. It's like, what, get rid of the craft? No. Do not, not Unix craft with a U. No, there's no U in it. Just mixed craft without you. Right? That's pretty much what you're going to start to feel about how I feel about what's really happening in the music industry. But the reality is, for me, it's like this. I have no fucking power in a basic way for a lot of the things that I need. Like money. Like, that's not what I'm saying that I'm trying to. That's pretty much the end result, that you want a lot of money, right? But for me, it's kind of a ticket to everything I need to continue to get more money until that's not a problem anymore. But the reality is, it's going to be a problem probably forever, right? You guys just don't know how fucked up you probably all feel. This is a publicity thing, it is. Here's how I can feel. That I'm a mediator. That I'm a person that is becoming very powerful for the Dirty Dozens. So I recommend that you guys just don't even fight. Don't even do that shit. It's almost how I can really feel too. Honestly, I don't really know how safe it is for you to fight. But I'm not a UFC fighter really. And no, or anything like that. I don't do that shit. My dad was Golden Gloves boxer. One of my best friends, he was a boxer. I used to do a lot of like shadow boxing and a lot of like upside down push-ups and shit like that. You know, all fucking day long in jail. But that was like when I had the power and energy for that. I don't have that anymore. I don't have that physical vigor. No, I don't really have hardly any power anymore. But you'll figure out that I'm still a person that is gonna do his life, that has to figure out how much time I have to take for all of this to have a good life still. Every day, all the time. And here's how we're just gonna feel for both you guys. I don't really know how much you even know about yourselves. I have no idea. But Soulja Boy, you're a person that I don't really even listen to. Neither is Chris Brown and neither is Mike Tyson, but you're all entertainers. That's awesome. So you want to feel, if you want to fight, you can fight. You know what I also feel? You don't even know how good that fight should be for you guys both. I don't really know how fucked off you could just be for yourselves. I don't really know how fucked off it would just be for you transdimensionally to look like morons or idiots. One of you or all of you, or that's not exactly how we're really gonna feel, but actually the reality is you don't know how good it does feel for you in a way to be in the limelight is how we're all gonna feel. That's how I do feel as well. But the reality is, we as entertainers, we don't really have a responsibility to anybody is how we're gonna feel. But you really don't know how good that is that Eminem does feel responsibility to kids, and that we should kind of feel that way. But that, I'm just saying that we can do whatever we want to do. but it's not your responsibility to people really to do anything, but it's really not irresponsible for yourself to care about your craft even more and to continue your entertainment lifestyle and to not be sidetracked so much emotionally. It's okay to express everything that you've done is okay. I just hate to see. Like I just seen people shape shift so fucking hard, colors change. I don't really even know how hard that is not for people that don't know. You don't know how hard it is for me to see happening, and that is a weakness for me right there. That I will see the world like falling apart. People, how fucking this. You just don't know how much of a shit show it has been for me in a real way recently, just energetically. But I don't know how many fights. I do the same shit that you guys do all fucking day long, dude. People I don't even will never see, probably. I don't really know how powerful it is not for me though to stop or to do it either. I don't really know. I just hate to feel that. Oh no! You want to know the reality though? The reality is though, I don't know how fucked up that shit is. The Soulja Boy is so fucking hard. How I felt, but it feels good actually to see you guys. It was good to see Mike Tyson say that shit. It felt good to me in a way. It was invigorating in a way. But I'm not the only violent person that will talk like that on video and stuff like this. That's how I do feel that he actually doesn't know how powerful that was for me to feel okay about myself. Like, damn. Actually, more like he was there to support me in a way. But I didn't know how to really feel except for I related with Soulja Boy because I just released a video like a couple days ago saying something about being a soldier or something. Posting it, getting some shit about being a soldier, yeah. Exactly. No, it was more about plugging in for power. And then I didn't really know how to feel about biting ears. Oh, see, Chad, you're about to honestly feel right here. You're gonna figure out how powerful this shit is for me in such a way that it's actually so powerful for me that I'm not making direct connections. Nothing really fulfills it that directly. It's not that direct, but it is kind of really loosely connected to me is how I can feel. I just don't know how funny that really is to me, but I don't really know how funny it is not to me either. If I would do anything with it, that's it though. If anybody would care. I guess you know what, one of I really felt that B-boys kind of do this shit. They do this shit. This is real. This is entertaining. It is entertaining, is what I had to say. So, you know, if you guys really want to fight, I don't really know how seriously hard that shit is to anyone or everyone. But that you should make it a fair fight. And that you should both. I don't really know how much of a fair fight it ever really is. It's not. You're gonna train a little bit more or less. Some guy is gonna have a little more power or less power that day or something maybe. I don't really know how even that power will never be for you guys. You guys are actually so unique in a way you are. But I don't really know how fucked off this shit is for some of it. I don't really know what the hell is going on. You even how serious as fuck this shit might not even be for them. That's what I'm saying. Chris Brown might not even care about it. He's just down to rumble, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying now. I don't really know how serious this has been for him and then not been for him. It's kind of not been. A lot of publicity, yeah. Honestly, I felt there was a time I was in jail and I heard a thing with Chris Brown on the radio. I think he might have even been with Rihanna. But what was I don't remember, but it made me feel like Chris Brown was there to like comfort me in a way, but that they were good to me in a way or something, or that it was good for me in a way. It was good for me to hear them, and I was kind of going through some of this, whatever they were going through or something. No, I think I heard about what happened. Somebody where Chris Brown punched some camera guy in the face or something. I heard about that when I was in jail. Maybe. and I heard that he was going to go to jail. That's it, though. That's it. I wasn't alone to feeling like, well, you know, more similar star was going to. So probably is he on probation still? He's not. See, I got like a little bit over a year, so I got 3 years. Actually, that time that I was in jail was probably about. So it's been almost 2 years since got out of jail, which was another 10 months of jail. So we're back that far. And I was on. It was probably 5 months, 6 months that I was on probation for before I got put back in jail again. And then, so then I was in jail for a month there. So I was like 3 years, 3.5 years ago, pretty much. It's about 3.5 years ago that I heard whatever this was going on with Chris Brown. That's when I got locked up in the fucking Timberlake came out with TKO. That's pretty much how I felt. That sound about right? And then Chris Brown just, I don't know, I guess he didn't TKO him, but so taking a picture, yeah. And here's how I'm going to feel about me. I'm a person that will do that all the time to people. So I don't really know how powerful this is again. Again. Here's why. Because I don't even know how seriously persistent I will be at taking video of people. I actually don't even care about them anymore, really. They don't know how funny as fuck it's not. To me, it's not. It's for them. They don't know how powerful it is for them. I mean, I guess it could be very powerful for them to get pictures of like Chris Brown or something like that when he's famous. You want to take pictures? Take pictures of me. Do that. Make me a fucking celebrity. I would love that, right? Just don't torture me because I don't think I would like that, right? I basically will do a lot of things. That's how I do feel for power. But you want to know what I really feel? I don't really know how powerful some of this has not been for me, but not as powerful as I wish. That's really how I do feel. Really not so powerful for me. Very fucked off in every way I can think of. Very fuck you. Actually, you want to know what I really feel? I'm moving on in a good way. I'm moving in a good direction. But I always have been. I don't really know how fucked up I'm not even with anything. I have no clue how powerful I can. No, you don't even know. It is like the bridge is burning behind you. Exactly. You gotta keep running and running and running. You don't even know how stupid as fuck this shit is to me. That's really how I felt too. So, anyways, I don't know how soon you guys are gonna be over there in Dubai. Oh yeah, but I was thinking you guys should be like breakdancers, like I was saying, breakers, right? Like that's where I work. Yeah, you guys should perform at breakers in Longmont, exactly. Sanford. They don't want their shit to get broken, I'm sure. So I don't know how rowdy you guys are, but that's what I'm saying though. I'm Wu-Tang Clan, but fucking A. Do you even know how powerful I need to be so hard that I don't even know how caught up I'm not gonna get in the world before I share everything all at once? There's little bits and people don't know how powerful some of it is, and isn't there something? Yeah. Wu-Tang Clan. That's what I'm saying. I'm part of that. So here's how I'm gonna feel. I'm also this one. Yeah, I tried to make my girlfriend that one. Actually, she wasn't really my girlfriend. So I'll say that much. That's right. Actually, we were okay with that. We were okay with feeling that way, I think. You wanna know what I really feel? That we probably could have done well. We could have done well. But that's how we do not feel that we're together, I guess. I guess not. You wanna know what I really feel? That they are doing something in life. They're caring for themselves. And you wanna know what I really feel? I don't really know how powerful it was for us. I don't know how to really feel about how powerful it is now for me now. So that's really how I do feel. And you want to know what I really feel there? Chad, they don't know how powerful it's now for me in a way. If you care about it, no. No, I don't really know how powerful it is now for me in a way, but seriously. You want to know what I really felt there? Is that you don't care about it, Chad, I'm sure. But that's like, I care about it, but you really have no clue how serious as fuck that shit is for me in a specific way. In a way of we are creating your lives, we were, yeah, I don't really know how fuck you it is not to me. To feel this way is really not. To feel that, like, you don't know how powerful I was to create your life that don't know how serious as fuck that shit didn't get to feeling for some of us. No, it didn't. It wasn't so good for me, it wasn't good. So you wanna know what I really feel? I'm a person that got powerful, but then I'm not powerful anymore again. What am I doing talking about this stuff? That's what I'm saying in the chat. This is really how I feel too. They don't know how fucked I feel. Really. Oh, well, good news. Actually, I have a whole bunch of things to talk about. So, anyways, I actually, how exciting! I've been trying to do this for I haven't tried hardly at all this year. I did try a little bit, and I was not having very good success at all. I created a bash script, so maybe that will tell you a little bit more about what's going on with Mike Tyson and Chris Brown. Oh wait, sorry, and Soulja Boy, right? That I'm creating. I created a bash script, right? A shell script. I just don't even know how funny as fuck they are for me specifically in some way. They could explain a computer problem. They could be. It could be like they just the whole this evolving process. They don't even know how before, during, or after it is or isn't. You don't know. You have to start. You have to be able to catch on to the pattern. You kind of do. So, anyways, I made a bash script. What it does is it creates spectrograms for um, for all of my voice recording files. So I do that about 24/7. Sometimes it shuts off if I fall asleep. It'll be a few hours of sleeping, maybe even like 10 hours sometimes. I've just, I need to probably edit my files. Maybe I need to identify files that have like generally silent sections for like a period of time, like more than like 5 or 10 minutes, or like an hour. I can clip it out. Or section all these files up and then rename them and then indicate why it sectioned it up and trimmed it. I'm going to probably do a whole lot of like programming. It'll be like I really like kind of like sculpting. It's kind of like sculpting, but it is programming. But it's artistic in a way. It's how we can feel, but it is for my art. And you want to know what I also feel? That I will actually get to be so much faster at this. My tools can be way more efficient than what I'm using. They will be correct. It will be correct. I don't really know how powerful those programs are gonna be, but they don't know how disappointed I'm really gonna feel for myself and everyone. Knowing about it. If it's not perfect, yeah. Actually, everything's pretty good, but the reality is, I want better and better and better. I want this more live. And the reality is, I don't really know how much more I can just do. Because SoundCloud, they kind of have like their own look, and that's pretty cool the way they've done it. I tried a script to do the kind of waveform thing that SoundCloud does, and I couldn't get it. Reasonable wasn't. It was unreasonable what it was doing for me. No, it was how I felt. Sorry, took too long. Not liking it now. It is probably gonna work. It will work as how I felt, but not good enough. I don't really know how much better I can even do, but the reality is I'm not gonna do that to myself. That's how I do feel. It was way too hard on a really small file. It would take like hundreds and thousands of gigabytes probably to do like so many files. I don't really fucking know how fucky this shit is to even care about that waveform generation technique with new plot. But anyways, I wanted to do it all with socks. Maybe we need to fucking create a program called Pants. Exactly, Chad. Pants and then shirt, fucking t-shirt, fucking a hat. I don't really know how I'm gonna really feel about this either, but we could have like a lot more like there's a program called Socks, right? SOX, I guess. That's not Socks, but then there's also Socks. It's something different. So that's another thing. Socks was like punches or like I don't. You really just don't know how powerful this kind of is for entertainment, all of it. But it is also for something serious, computer programming, IT. And you're just gonna figure out how powerful that shit is for me. In a way, Chad, you wanna know what's I felt? They don't know how serious as fuck that shit is for you to care about them. Chad, you just really don't know how funny this shit is that this friend I have on video on Lava 2, he sounds just like Mike Tyson. Not exactly, no. In fact, I don't really know how powerful this guy was in a different way. In fact, he didn't sound really like that. But then, like, right in front of me, he turned into a different person. That's how I kind of felt. I don't know that to be fact. That's why I have not been able to talk to him about it, really. Because I just met him. But then he became like someone else I knew, and I did not even know how to feel for him, except for he actually kind of talked a little while and didn't sound really like that. And it kind of sounded different. And I don't really know how powerful he is then for someone else I know, or if you a group of people, that's it. I don't really know what they're doing with them exactly, but I do find it kind of funny for everyone. But the reality is, I don't even know how funny. I shouldn't find it either. That's really it. So here's how we're really gonna feel we care about all of you. That shit was funny as fuck to figure out that my buddy sounded like Mike Tyson, and that's who it was. That's pretty much it, though. You guys don't know how hard I kind of felt for Mike Tyson talking there. I do that shit a little bit. I've been doing that. So here's how we're gonna feel then. Chad, here's how we're gonna feel for you then. You're a person that has seriously no clue how powerful you're getting to be, but seriously not even caring about yourself. Yourself, yeah. As a musician, as anything. Here's how we're really gonna feel that Mike Tyson, this right here, they're showing you, Chad, something. This is how I felt too. You being oriented, you kind of have an orientation now. More oriented, I'm more oriented. I'm realizing that I don't even know how much power of Mike Tyson I've had in my life. For a little more than I thought, that's right. And Soulja Boy, I don't really actually know much about any of the three of them. But there are three men that are three powerful musicians, all probably so incredibly fucking famous. To do that, yeah. I hope it increases their sales. That's really how I do feel. You want to know what I also felt? I would buy their music, that's what I should do, but do you even know how hard this is for me with money right now? Wouldn't you rather, like, perform with me or be a part of a project with me? I don't really know how hard that's not for me. You want to know I really feel? I don't really know how powerful you already are. I don't really know how powerful you are not being for it or how powerful you are in a way. But that I will start to feel that I don't really know how good that is not in a way that we don't have. Like, for example, maybe I should create a section on my website where I have partially completed works. You know, I do like some choruses and things like that, or maybe like sell some music, but allow people to get some for free, and maybe allow myself to make money by charging for some of it, these like beats and stuff like that. But it's like a little bit more programming I gotta do. But I need money and a time and a place to be. You know what I'm saying? You guys may not care about me, but here's how I really feel. I'm a person that's wanting to live forever, and we'll figure out how much better he's going to do on everything. Here's why. I know what it's like to be a musician, but I also know what it's like to be a computer programmer. But I also know what it's like to be a person doing all these things who's broke as fuck and don't know how to really feel about how fucked off that shit can be for all this. And I just really don't know how to really feel for Soulja Boy, about how powerful Chris Brown is or isn't. That's right. But that I would fucking hate to see any of you guys get stuffed out for any of this shit. Or feel fucking like very fucked off. No, that's like it though. You don't know how powerful you could be in a way to demolish each other. You could. Maybe you want an honest fight. That's it. I don't really know. I don't really know what people desire in this, but I don't really know. Do you know how funny this kind of is with Kung Fu? Where they like, or maybe like, you know, the bad guys are always coming, those guys get fucked up. They're down there laying on the floor. But you talk about like something like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. These guys are like kicking each other and punching and flying around and shit. And it's just like they don't even really like. It doesn't really phase them anything that happens. They just keep fighting. It's like and just like flying. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm coming. I'm trying to make my career chasing you guys. Tyson, exactly. Like, frustrated son. See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't know how to really feel about how powerful it is for me to somebody just like initiated me into the Illuminati and then like was trying to get me to buy some items and kept calling me son. I was like, it's kind of funny to me. Like you just call me son, like you're my homie, exactly. But like, you don't even know how many times you've said that in such a way that I don't really know how powerful you are not for me to care about you for any of this. That's possible. But that you basically didn't know how obnoxious it was in a way that I don't really know how serious I shouldn't feel about myself even caring about them reading this shit at all. That's really how I felt. And that's how I felt too. But the thing is that we also felt that the human being that we don't care about us that we pretty much do feel, yeah. But don't know how powerful they keep being to us, exactly. But we don't even know how powerful we are to even talk to some of these people. That's how you should feel, but the reality is like this. I don't know how much power I don't have anyway. I don't really feel that physically good or mentally good, and I don't know how powerful it is now for me to stay awake. And so here's how I feel now. I'm trying to figure out if I can. I was looking at some of these folders, and it looks like there's like no files in them. But I found some stuff in October. Street performing. Looks like I might have actually pulled some music out of there or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to keep looking. That's it though. It wasn't that good like right before my birthday. Was it? It was actually kind of good. Through September it was. Everything on this should be good, but then I don't really know. And I kind of lost it. I'm trying to drop these folders down so I can see what's inside. Oh, there's a reason file. See, is it still working? I don't really know what's going on, but it should be generating me a bunch of files, image files. And hopefully we'll get done with that here soon. I'm not seeing them, but they're supposed to allow us to see spectrograms. So I wrote a little shell script. Actually, I wrote a few shell scripts there. It's actually looking like it's working. It's working. Right? Now it's going to go on to the next folder. Hopefully it's probably already in there. I was writing in September, and that's what I'm saying now, apparently. This is all work. Maybe what I can also do is a program to figure out what time of day. Like it would go through and like see which files I was doing anything like say I know what days I worked and stuff like that. Those days might be good times. Some jobs I did well worth recording, and sometimes jobs I were not worth recording at. But I will figure out that they were all pretty good before some date, and then they've gotten worse. So I'm gonna go back and figure out what I can get out of this. So before I got worse, and I've been like progressively like, you know what I'm saying, like descending like back into homelessness, and I pretty much want to like, no, I can't even like stay in one place, otherwise I fall asleep and I stay there for like forever and like hibernate. Exactly, Chad. Hibernate and shit, exactly. So anyways, so it generated me my spectrograms. That's good. Good sign. I just don't understand why it didn't open everything I needed. So, well, it's just like, I don't know, this network stuff is kind of slow right now. Even just like wireless to my computer up in the bedroom, it's like, it's a 5G router, but we're not using the I'm not using the 5G because I just have like this old MacBook Pro from 2010. I guess it's not that old, but doesn't have the wireless capability, I guess. I have an adapter hanging out the window on the USB extension cord. Hooked to a hub after going to another extension, then another extension to my computer. Oh, and there it pops in now finally. You know, that's part of it. It's just generating on these spectrograms right now. So right now it's going to be a little slow coming from that computer, and that is probably more why it's slow. It's not the network. It is actually the way the computer is actually pretty. It's getting taxed pretty hard, as I felt. So good thing is we were able to use SOX to generate the spectrogram when the file is in MP3 format, and that was kind of key because way better for me. I think that there's a library. I think it's libfmt like format MP3 SOX or libsox MP3 FMT or something like that. It is a format plugin for SOX for Linux or OS X, BSD or something like that. You can probably get it on Windows. I'm pretty sure you can. And I just wrote a shell script, so that is Linux or OS X specific. That's a Unix thing. And what it does is it actually just uses the find command to locate all MP3 files. So .mp3, right? And then it's actually uppercase. I should probably fix it a little bit and look for lowercase .mp3 as well. I can't remember if it did it or not. I think it did, but I can't remember. But then it has a -exec. So I run it from the command line, right? I run and I say exec, and I run this other shell script that I wrote. And what it does is it just sends a file name over to that other shell script, but the find command will find like, 10,000 files or something like that. I don't know if I have that many, maybe one for every day or several for every day for 6 months or something like that. But I've been doing this for about a year, so there's probably that much around somewhere, but on this particular hard drive, it only looks this way right now. It's only going back to September, and I only have 2 months on here. Everything else is on Blu-rays. So what I can do is I can put and another one does like kind of another effect. And what it gets to be kind of like is like, this is like the sunshine effect, and this is that effect, and all these other different names, and sometimes you have multiple names. Maybe you mix a bunch of effects together and things like that. Take out some colors and make it black and white, or almost like distort the colors and make it look really neon. That's photo editing. You could almost possibly do similar things with audio as possible. So, I mean, this would be a way to do some artistic things with sound in a Linux environment using software applications that were written to do these things briefly, in a very brief way. So, and they want to use some brevity to have it, process through, but that you'll figure out how difficult it's not, how much you don't need to know, how difficult it kind of is for a person as possible. But the reality is, here's how we think feel. The programmer has done this stuff. So if you're an artist who wants to run some of these things, the computer application is done for you. But here's how I can feel, that it is awesome in a way, but also limited in a way. So they did their job, they're done apparently. They don't know how much, I don't know how much more they are going to do or not going to do, probably nothing. But it's pretty good how it is. It's kind of cool, it's pretty cool, helps me in some ways. So I just don't know how to feel except for, as a programmer, I just feel very advantaged to have that ability. But I don't really know how powerful this was for Mike Tyson and Soulja Boy and all that. I just don't know how powerful I do feel for being a soldier sometimes, with the computers even. But sometimes I guess it kind of starts to feel like we're fighting with each other, which is cool and everything. But I just really don't know how to feel except for that's really funny maybe for the public. But I kind of have, I just kind of feel like, I don't know, you guys just need some good friends, and that's what I'm saying is I'm a good friend to you. That's how you need to feel. But then my computer's kind of slow. You should buy me a bunch of shit. But maybe that's like a fight. It kind of like is like that maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know how much better I would be for your lives if you gave me a small amount of power. Honestly, I don't really know how much power you would not even have to give to me. But if you cared about it for yourselves with me in any way, I don't know how much justice I would do to you, but a lot. And that I actually don't know how powerful you could be to fight with me if you wanted to. But that you want to, I honestly don't even know how powerful it is not for me in that arena. I honestly would like to keep my teeth. That's how I do feel. I guess you can wear a teeth guard or mouth guard, but you wonder what I really feel. Those guys are tough people. That's what I'm saying, but you could lose more than your teeth. You could lose body parts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really just don't know how serious this fuck that shit is not for people in a great way. How fucked off they do and can get in a lot of ways. Anyways, Chad, that wasn't a stab at Tyson. That's how you should feel. But Chad, here's how we honestly feel too, Chad. You don't even know how serious as fuck that shit is, but seriously, Chad. They don't even know how fucked you are to people, but seriously, Chad. They don't know how funny this shit is to me. Really, no. Really, yeah. I'm sorry. We'll have more to talk about, but I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go. Maybe brush my teeth, smoke some weed, and figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of my evening. I think we're gonna listen to some audio here, and I'm getting a bunch of spectrogram files that are popping up. But like, I have lots of ideas and lots of things to work on. So I don't really. I just need to figure out how to save up my money so I can get my solar panels on my vehicle. Fuck it, figure out how to live out of my vehicle wherever I am and get money so that I can survive for a long time and replace things that are broken and maintain myself. Anyways, make peace, not war. Love and pussy, exactly, Jen. Beat up some pussies, exactly, Chad. That's pretty much what I'm saying, Mike, is we should beat up some pussies, but pretty much not Soulja Boy is how I felt about him. But you wanna know what I really feel? Here's how I'm gonna start to feel. I don't really know how powerful this is not being for Soulja Boy right now, so you wanna know what I really feel? I don't know how fucked up I'm not to any of you guys. I don't know how powerful I'm gonna find myself to be for Soulja Boy right now. Here's why. I don't really know him, no, I don't really know much about him. But for why was I gonna do that? No, here's why. Because Soulja Boy, he has actually no clue how fuck you this shit is to me in a way, Chad. I don't really know how fucked up I feel for the two of you. Me and him, yeah. This is how I kind of feel for him. He doesn't know how powerful people are kind of not to him. And I really just don't know how funny I kind of find him. That's right. I don't really know how powerful I don't even feel about it in a bad way for me. Except for that Mike is very not funny to him in a way. But did not even know. I don't really know. But you wanna know what I really feel? I guess if we're just like we're like buddies and shit like that, I'm gonna take fucking Soulja Boy's side on this. But you wanna know what I really feel? That they don't know how powerful we are to all of you. To feel that I care about all of you guys. To just take sides at all. That's what I'm saying though. But they don't know how fucked off Soulja Boy's gonna get, then I don't know how fucked off I'm not gonna get. But you wanna know what I really feel? They don't know how powerful I am for him. But very powerful is how he should feel for himself. With me caring about his life in an honest, caring way for his ability to feel good for himself and not even know how to really feel about how fucked up he can still get. And seriously, I will still care about you. That's pretty much it. But I don't really know how fucked up this shit is for me to intervene in too much. That's really how I do feel. It's like let the world know. I don't really know how powerful you're being for me. That's really it though. For me. Yeah, no, it's for me. Because I'm like solving serious problems, but it's like transdimensional and metaphorical, but symbolic. Very many links and connections you will make, but that I have to figure out how to connect this in the computer world from what's going on in like a real like relationship wise reality with people that I don't really know how powerful it is. Not even for computers. It's not exactly how you're gonna feel about anything specific, but very very coded, very coded. I don't even know how fucked off you can all feel in a way or not in a way in the future, depending on what I say. And that's really how I felt too. That you don't know how powerful this shit's gonna get to be like the police, because these guys don't know how funny this shit is to some of them. I don't really know, Chad. Alright.